Hey, boys and girls, how are we doing today? Good. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, so we're going to have a read aloud now. It's time for our read aloud. And we have a new book today. And this book is entitled, or the name of this book is Two Homes. Two Homes. What can we see on the cover? We can see someone holding up two paintings. We can see a dog. Thank you, Michelle. Yes, Samaris, on one of the paintings, you see an apartment building and a lady and somebody. Mackenzie, on the other, you see a man in front of a house. All right, good job. So our book is written by Claire Masтерel and it is illustrated by Katie McDonald Denton. And who do we say an illustrator is? Somebody who draws the pictures in the book. Thank you so much, Maxwell. You're always on top of your game. Shout out to you, scholars. And the person who writes the book. What's the name that we call the person who writes the book again? Michelle, go ahead. An author. Very good. Awesome sauce. Let's continue now. We're going to find out what's in the story. What's the story about? What does it mean? What are we talking about when we say two homes? What does that mean? So let's begin. Here I am. I am Alex. Go ahead, Alex. His name is just like yours. Oh, so you're making a connection already. Awesome. Just like you, that's his name, Alex. All right, let's continue now. This is Daddy. So Alex is holding up a painting of Daddy. And then he says, and this is Mommy. Ooh. Nice. So that's a painting of Daddy and this is a painting of Mommy. Then this says, Daddy lives here. Sometimes I'm with Daddy. This is a nice big house. I remember when we went to the lake last year for a trip, for a field trip, or a class field trip. And we had so much fun. We had lunch on the porch of this big lake house. And this reminds me of the lake house. All these, yeah, so we know what it's like to live here in this big space. Okay, awesome sauce. Good job. So it says, Daddy lives here. Sometimes I'm with Daddy. And look, Daddy has a ball in his hand. They're going to have some fun and the dog is there. Good job. Then it says, Mommy lives there. Sometimes I'm with Mommy. Oh, I'm going to make a prediction. I predict that the title of the book is Two Homes because Alex lives two places. Here it says, sometimes I'm with Daddy. Here it says, sometimes I'm with Mommy. So that's my prediction. You agree with me, Michelle? All right, let's see if we're correct. So I have two homes. Yes, sometimes he's with Mommy and sometimes he's with Daddy. Awesome sauce. Good job. Now, when I look here, I see that Daddy is living somewhere different from where Mommy lives. It looks like Mommy lives in the city. And I can picture lots of noise in the city. I can picture lots of cars. I can picture the noise coming from the fire truck. Thank you, Mackenzie. From the ambulance. Thank you, Samaris. Good job. Yes, Marcus? From the horns, people honking their horns. Or kids yelling. Oh, you're so right. So we can picture all these things when we're in the city, right? Yes, Marcus? Because you live in the city, so you know. Okay, you're making a connection again. Very good. My scholars are making connections. Good. Now let's continue. I have two front doors. My coat goes here. My coat goes there. Yes, Maxwell? It looks just like your apartment when you open your door. Oh, that's a good observation. Again, you're making a connection. Let's continue reading. Good job. I have two rooms. My room at Daddy's. I'm going to make another prediction. He says he has two rooms. Let me see. I predict that one is at daddy and the other is at mommy. Oh, there we are. My room at mommy's. Yes, good. Good job. Let's continue. I have two favorite chairs. A rocking chair at daddy's, a soft chair at mommy's. Go ahead, Mackenzie. You have a chair like this that mommy reads to you in? Oh, that's so nice, just like Alex. Oh, good. Good job. All right. You know, I remember when I was younger, when I was a small kid, my dad had a big chair like this too. And he would sit in there reading his newspaper when he comes home from work in the evenings. And he would say, Michelle, can you get me some water, please? And I'd get him some water. And he said, Michelle, can you help me? Can you bring another book for me to read? Can you bring this book for me to read? I'm like, okay. So I remember I can make this connection. My dad used to sit in a chair just like this. Just like Mackenzie's mom sits in a chair like this and reads to her as well. Good job. Let's continue. I have lots of friends. Friends come and play at daddy's. Friends come and play at mommy's. Look at them having fun. Yes? Go ahead, Alex. They're playing dress up like Samaris was doing earlier. Okay, good. You're making observations. That's awesome. Good job. I have two kitchens. Daddy and I cook here. I wonder if he cooks with his mom. I have a question I'd like to ask. I wonder if he cooks with his mom. I wonder, because he cooks with his dad. I wonder if he cooks with his mom. He said, Mommy and I cook there. Oh, so he does cook with his mom. And I see that daddy's making a salad. He's eating salad. I wonder if it's the same thing at mommy's. Oh, they're baking at mommy's. Awesome. Good job. Thank you, Samaris. You're observing a lot today. I love that. You're on top of your game. I have two bathrooms. I have a toothbrush at mommy's, at daddy's, I'm sorry. Who can tell me what comes next? What do you think comes next? What do you think comes next? Go ahead, Marcus. I have a toothbrush at mommy's. Very good. And I have two telephone numbers. Mommy calls me at daddy's house. Daddy calls me at mommy's house. Go ahead, Mariah, you have a question? Oh, so you live like Alex. You have two homes like Alex? Oh, thank you for sharing. Okay, that's awesome. So you live with daddy during the week and come to school here, but on weekends you go to your mom in Queens. Oh, that's so nice. Thank you for sharing. So you know what it is. You have two toothbrushes too. Oh, okay. All right, good job. Thank you for sharing, Mariah. That's a connection right there. Let's continue reading. It says, I love daddy. And I love mommy, no matter where I am. We love you, Alex. We love you wherever we are. And we love you wherever you are. The end. All right, it's a wonderful book. So while we're reading our two homes, while Miss Smith was doing the read aloud, I was also thinking out loud. You know that good readers think out loud? Yes, they think out loud and then they go searching for answers. They can make predictions. Like Miss Smith was making a prediction that he lives in two homes. That's why the book is called Two Homes. He lives with his mom and lives with his dad. Michelle agreed with me too. And then we talk about our experiences. Yes, we know what it is to visit a big house because we went to the lake last year for a class trip. right? And then we could picture things. Marcus was picturing, helping Miss Smith to visualize is a big word. We were picturing some of the things that happen in the city, like the honking of the car, the siren from the fire truck and the ambulances. And we made connections. Mariah was able to share that she also has 2 toothbrushes. She has a toothbrush at her mom's when she goes to Queens on the weekends, and she says she has a toothbrush at her dad's where she lives in Brooklyn during the week. Yes. And Miss Smith was asking questions. I asked questions too. I said, I wonder if he cooks with his mom as well. And yes, he does cook with his mom. So good readers find different ways to help them understand what they're reading. Okay, boys and girls? So we are going to work with our partners now, and we're going to read. Yes, yes, we're going to read. We're going to, take our books from our basket, and we're going to do some partner reading, and we're going to have some discussion. And Miss Smith is going to be walking around, and I'm going to be helping each member of the group. Okay, good job. One, stand up.